Hello everyone, today I've got a pleasure to present you 3 battle reports that me and my friend Michał from Łódzkie Manufaktorum managed to record today. We decided to jump on the KIll Team BATTLEwagon and create 3 kill teams each, completely different armies, completely different setups. And I would like to now show you 3 games that we played today. So, the first game is going to be Orks against Space Marines. The second one is going to be Orks against Space Marines again, but a different army and different flavor of Space Marines. And the last one is going to be Space Marines, Flash Terrorists, played by me, against Chaos. So you've got 3 different setups, 3 different armies. Well, actually 6 different armies, 6 different approaches towards kill team games. First ones are, well, on one hand you've got small teams, elite units, so you can see how they fare in the games. On the other hand you've got a mixture of elite and cheap foot sloggers. And on the other hand, especially in the case of Orks and Chaos, you've got medium range foot slogging army with plenty of wounds, plenty of shots, but some elites as well. So I hope you enjoyed the videos. As always, please subscribe the channel for more information about the new videos. If you like the videos, please press like. If you don't like the videos, please press don't like. But if you do not like the video, I would really love your opinion. Why do you not like them, so I can, fix it in the future. So thank you, and I see you in a bit. To start off with the Ork Army, we've got a 15 Gretchen with Rundherd, who's my leader. We've got 5 Deathcopters, and within the 5 Deathcopters we've got 3 specialists. We've got a specialist on the right who's got a rocket and expert shot, which is +1 to ballistic skill. Next we've got another expert with big shooter, preferred enemy, so rerolls of 1s to hit and to wound. And the last one is specialist big shooter with rage, rerolls to hit in close combat. So the idea is to have 5 elite units that can move around and plenty of wounds to spare and to stop me from breaking the unit. So the squad of Ultramarines is a tactical squad with heavy bolter and relentless. We've got one space marine with fancy bolter and eagle eye rule, which doubles by half his range of normal fire and rapid fire. We also got a rhino and an assault squad with a sergeant who's got killer instincts, so he kills them too. So that's just it. 5 assault marines, a rhino, and a tactical squad. Now off to deployment. As you can see, the Ultramarines that Michał controls have deployed a rhino with the tactical squad on the left flank. In the center he's got 4 assault space marines with the sergeant leading the charge, and 1 additional assault marine on the right flank a bit further from his mates. My Orks have deployed throughout the table, so we've got 2 skilled Deathcopters over here. Gretchen are everywhere, hiding in any nook and cranny they could find. Another skilled Deathcopter on the right, and 2 additional ones in the background over there, in the back over there. So we played the mission Secure High Ground. We've got the building in the center, that's our building to be secured, and any model at the end of the game that is within the boundaries of the building grants the player 1 victory point. So the more models you've got in there, and the more victory points you get. So let's see if I'm gonna take the initiative and steal the initiative from Michał. On a roll of 6, no, I fail, so Michał goes first. On Space Marine turn 1, the Rhino managed to get stuck in difficult terrain. Together with the Rhino, the tactical squad also got stuck, but they managed to do some shooting, more on that later. The Assault Space Marines rushed forwards, so this guy jumped and ran, so 18 inches distance. These guys jumped into the building, did not manage to hurt themselves unfortunately, but they already in the building of strategic importance. And this guy shot his bolt pistol at the Gretchen, managing to hit him, but he got on to ground and no wounds were inflicted. However, on the other side, the Rhino has shot with the heavy bolter, while the guys inside the Rhino, and they managed to kill 2 guys hiding in this area. Ork turn 1 was quite successful. On the left flank, Heroic Gretchen managed to shoot down one of the assault space marines with their Grot blasters. Amazing result. The Deathcopters that were trying to put themselves into position to charge him didn't have to do anything, so they repositioned and to attack further space marines, and managed to shoot down one of the space marines just being on the edge of the building. Success! 2 space marines in 1 turn. This Deathcopter in particular is trying to use its ballistic skill +1, so maybe next turn. On this flank, however, 3 Grots tried to shoot down the assault space marine, but they did no damage whatsoever. He was dodging all the bullets like crazy. But the Deathcopters managed to hit twice. So they needed, with strength 8, they needed 2+ to kill these space marines. And these dice, the Gork and Mork, laughed in the face of my orcs. They failed, both of them. Thank you, Gork and Mork. Space Marine, turn 2. The assault space marines charged back at Deathcopters. One of them, well, these guys jumped out from this building of strategic importance, and they tried to charge its first Deathcopter. First of them died in Overwatch fire. The second one, with the Killer Instinct special rule, managed to inflict 1 wound only. The Deathcopter didn't manage to wound him. Well, poor me. On the other side of the table, this space marine, assault space marine, tried to shoot my leader, my Rundherd. Luckily for me, he did not manage to inflict any damage. He also tried to charge, but the distance was too long and he couldn't do it this turn. These guys managed to jump out of the Rhino and shot a lot of shots at my Gretchen, managing to kill one of these guys. As you can see, it's empty. Also, the Rhino managed to fix itself and is now able to move forward. Orks, turn 2. Success! Great success. Gretchen did not manage to kill the Space Marine. Luckily for them, the Deathcopters behind them fully mobilized their aiming skills and shot down the assault Space Marine to death. He killed him to death. He's no more. On the other flank, the specialists did not even have to use their specialist powers. They just killed this assault Space Marine outright. He's no more. Again. Great success for Orks. So all the other Gretchen moved forwards with no stopping, just to get inside the building, get the building of strategic importance. They are swarming all the floors, the first floor, the ground floor, everywhere. The rest of the Deathcopters are placing themselves in right good positions for future counterattack against these 5 Space Marines and the Rhino. On Space Marine turn 3, Michał managed to push his Marines forward. His heavy bolter jumped into the Rhino and they shot a volley of fire at my Gretchen, unfortunately killing 2. The other 2 that you can see here on the left, this one has gone to ground, the other one as well. They are still fighting for their lives. So now Michał, having only 5 Space Marines left, 4 outside and 1 in the Rhino, is on the verge of taking a break test. So if I manage to kill him 1 Space Marine, he will have to test every single turn. End of turn 3 for Orks. The Deathcopters lined up behind cover and managed to shot the volley of fire, this time it was Orks, onto the Space Marines. They managed to kill 1 that was standing in the open. The other Deathcopter that was on the right managed to kill 1 of the specialists in front of the Rhino. And my specialist Deathcopter with BS3 hit the Rhino. Unfortunately, it did not do any damage. The Gretchen, however, managed to push forward. They took the objective, the building of strategic importance, in mass. There's plenty of these guys in and around the building. They still need to get into the building, but they are very close. On turn 4, Space Marines managed to pass their break test. The leader passed its leadership test, and all of the other models were within 6 inches, so they passed the leadership as well. So they shot out of the Rhino, managed to kill some of the Gretchen in the building. You remember, there was some Gretchen in there. So they are dead. These Gretchens are no more. So now it's on to this 1 unit of Space Marines in the Rhino. There's only 3 of them in the tank. Turn 4 for Orks was completely useless. All of the Deathcopters, the units that actually could harm the Rhino, shot and either missed or did not manage to penetrate the armor. God damn you Orks, be useful. These turns are getting shorter and shorter, people. So this turn, turn 5, Michał managed to shoot down one of the Deathcopters which was on 1 wound. The other one managed to jink and dodge all other bullets. At the beginning of the turn, managed to pass his break test on 8. Well, he needed 8, he rolled an 8, so it's a pass. Ork turn 5. Deathcopters are hovering in their positions, firing at the Rhino. All 3 of them over here and the other one on the other side. They managed to take 1 hull point off. My specialist with ballistic skill 3 failed me. So now Michał is going to roll for turn 6 on a 3+. It's a 5. Damn it. On Space Marine turn 6, Michał managed to shoot down one of my Deathcopters, my specialist, which was not a surprise. All of the Space Marines opened fire on it. So now we're gonna hope that I'm not gonna roll successfully on turn 7, and this is where it ends. End of Ork turn 6. I managed to take 1 additional hull point off the Rhino. The other Deathcopters are placing itself strategically, tactically, to await Space Marines for turn 7, just in case we roll for it, because knowing my luck, I'm going to roll for turn 7. As late turns and kill team games get shorter and shorter, Michał only managed to run his Rhino, open fire on my Rantard and shoot all his weapons at him. Nothing. He did nothing to my Rantard, who gone to ground and survived all the shots. Now off to my turn 7. To finish off the game, I managed to finally open the Rhino. Michał emergency disembarked his Space Marines into the ruins, getting himself 3 additional victory points. I myself scored 12. This one doesn't count. And in the building I've got 11 Grots and 10 Grots and the Deathcopter. So all in all, I've got 11 victory points for the strategically important building, plus 1 victory point for breaking the enemy, killing more than half. So 12 points for Orks. Michał managed to score 3 for the Space Marines inside the building and 1 for First Blood, so 4 points. Victory for Orks, 12-4. Thank you, Gork and Mork. You failed me during the game, but all in all, we came first. For Gork and Mork. So back to the static picture and a quick summary. This game was fun. Kill Team is fun. If you have friends who want to get into 40k and they don't want to commit a lot of money, a lot of time painting their models and a lot of, time and money to buy all the stuff and all the models, get them to play Kill Team. You buy the box, which is quite cheap, with Space Marines and Tau, and you can start playing from the day 1. Well, a little bit of gluing obviously, but you play with the grey models. Still great fun. If they want to try something else, still great fun. Buy a box of new models, new army that you've never tried before, and play it. So before we move on to battle report number 2, again, please subscribe so you get notified when I upload Kill Team Battle Report number 2. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and press don't like the video if you didn't enjoy it. But if you didn't enjoy it, tell me why. So, Grot Orderly signing out until the next video.